Hi, it's Dwayne, your golf pro here at Bayview Golf Club. A bit of a quiet week in the golf shop this week with a bit of rain around and all that sort of stuff, but the course is still looking pretty good and everyone's started getting out there playing again, so welcome back to golf. We had 5 days about a week and a half ago of really just hanging around the golf shop, so hanging out with Jack for 5 days was definitely enough for me. Okay, anyway, we've had a good time. So we've got the US Masters not this week, next week, so getting pretty excited. That's my I guess my favourite week of golf from when I was a kid. I remember hardly sleeping the night before, and now I've hit 47 years of age. I can still sleep for 3 or 4 hours before the first round because I'm a bit too excited. Anyway, but that's a good week for me. I love watching that. And I suppose not much going on in the golf. We had a great week in sales. We sold a few things out there with some clubs. We had a Callaway Demo Day, which was really good. I think I talked about that last week. It went really well. But today we're going to go on from last week's lesson. Last week I talked about your backswing. We're going to talk a little bit about your downswing. Okay. So in golf, we have 2 things that influence this golf ball the most. Okay. Number 1 is club face, and number 2 is club path. Okay. So these are the 2 most important things. So we're going to talk a little bit about club path today, trying to make sure that we have what we call an inside-out path. As everyone knows, we all want to hit a magical draw, but to have a draw, we need to have a path that goes to the right. Okay, so for a right-hand player, inside out. Now, there's nothing worse than having a draw that starts left of the target and then ends up in the bush. So we've got to have a path to the right. Okay, so last week we talked about getting the club in the right spots on the way down. This week we'll talk about how to get it in the right spots on the downswing. Okay, so the first thing I do, I grab a shaft, okay, and I stick it along the ground. Okay, now what I'm going to do in this drill, I'm going to get my backswing to about here, and I'm going to put a club across my shoulders here. Okay, now that might be around 45 degrees. I'm going to stick that club on the ground around 45 degrees. Okay, so then on the way back, my shoulders about this point in time, halfway back here, along that shaft. On the way down, what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and make sure when I get to that same point in my downswing that my shoulders match that shaft on the ground. Okay, most of the time when I teach most slicers, on the way down they're looking like this. Okay, so the shoulders are about lined up at the target at that same point. So we're going to try and get them to here. So I do lots of little drills like this. Okay, I go backswing, make sure it's there. Okay, take my backswing from here, do a couple little pumps so I'm feeling my club arms pump down, so I'm feeling where my shoulders are, and then I hit a golf shot. Okay, along the ground. Nice fat one. Okay, now what that does for us, okay, is that helps you get your path inside out. So then when I go to hit a golf shot, I can stand here and make a golf swing and have a nice inside out path. Now that one's 8 degrees inside out, probably too much, but I was trying to exaggerate. But at this point in time, you're better off being inside to out than outside in, okay? So have fun with that drill with the line, have a few pumps, have a few practice swings. You'll probably hit the ground like I did. Anyway, but have a great week and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.